afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Today is a hair day. I'm getting my hair done today. We're getting the red refreshed. I don't know what it's looking like at the moment, but my roots are coming in, and yeah, it's time for a little refresh. I always love getting my hair done so much. I'll be like, something's off, and then I get my hair done and I'm like, oh, that was it. It was looking just dingy, you know what I mean? It feels so like fresh, just to freshly color it. So I'm excited for that. Kind of gonna do it quick today, I think. Usually it's like a whole, I don't know, I kind of just plan for it to take a little bit to color it, cut it. If you guys have seen on TikTok, I'll have like my makeup done, so I'll kind of like go in before and it's like a full-blown makeover thing. But today I did some makeup going into it because I don't have as much time, and anyway, Chrissy's just fitting me in, so we're gonna go do that. And I'm not really doing anything crazy or unique today as far as the hair color goes. I do think I maybe want to cut a few layers or like some shorter, not bangs, but just like, you know, shorter pieces up front or something. Not doing anything too crazy, just reviving the hair.
Hello.
No, you're fine. Thank you.
I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond.
Hair, here it is. Here's the final product. Went a little darker and just refreshed everything. It feels so nice. It feels so rich. My hair feels soft and healthy. I had her cut a few just like not super short pieces, but I mean those pieces were like, I feel like down to here before, so the little layers to give a little bit of volume is nice. My camera died when I was at the salon, so I didn't realize I was going to be recording such long clips of me getting my hair done. So anyway, I'm home now. I have to shoot and film a few things today. I'm trying to be productive today, so I'm kind of just boom, 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 getting stuff done one after another. Also, I wanted to say thank you guys for all your feedback about the like workout routine thing that I was talking about last week on my vlog, because you guys made me feel better and like it is doable. But I don't know, you guys just get me. Whether you're a mom or not, if you just have like a busy schedule, I just appreciated all of the comments and the feedback about that. So this week we're gonna try to go to a few workout classes and fit it in when we can, and I think that's better than nothing. One of the main comments that stood out to me about all of that was just like to not have an all or nothing mindset. Don't think like, you know, I need to work out every day or I just, what's the use? It's like any movement is good movement. So if you can go on more walks or just get in like one workout class or 2 workout classes a week, like that is enough, and that's better than nothing. And I think I really need to adopt that mindset, because sometimes it's easy for me to just want to like go 0 to 100. So I think I need to ease into it, and that'll be nice. So I'll bring you guys along for that journey. Guys, it was time for a little bedroom refresh, bed refresh specifically. We just changed out our sheets. I really like doing this seasonally or a few times a year, just having like a few different sheet options, different colors, patterns to switch up our room. I feel like bedding is a way you can kind of be playful and add color and textures and stuff without obviously switching out major furniture like a bed frame or whatever else you have in your room. Like bedding is something that's a little more simple to change out. I've never put something like this dark on this bed, but I actually think it's like kind of moody and cool and like brings out, we have a lot of green, like our bathroom is dark green. These prints have hints of green, so I thought the green could be cool. And then we did the striped sheet set, and I added this fun blanket that is so soft. The last sheets that were on our bed were also from Brooklinen. These are from Brooklinen. The last sheets we had were the linen bundle. I love them so much. They just like get softer over time and they're so nice. These are their sateen sheets and comforters. They're super comfy. Also, they get softer with time, and they have so many different color options. You can do obviously all neutral, or you can like pick fun bold colors and stuff. The quality of Brooklinen's bedding is just so great. Our bed is something that we have always invested in, and it's so important. Obviously, it's where we sleep, but I feel like even more so honestly now, I feel like this room has kind of become, I don't know, we spend a lot of time in here. Now having Benny in the mornings, we'll bring her in here and we'll be like hanging out with her on our bed. Lady also spends a lot of time in here. I try and do my work elsewhere, but the reality is sometimes I do my work in here. Like I take Zoom calls in here on my bed. So anyway, it is just getting a lot of use these days, and I just feel like it's so important that your bedding is something that you love, it's good quality, and yeah, it just makes you feel cozy and it aligns with your life. I know that might sound deep for bedding, but really, I have always felt very passionate about my bedding. So anyway, I love Brooklinen. I highly recommend getting the sheet set because it comes with the fitted sheet, the flat sheet, the duvet cover, pillowcases, like it comes with the whole thing, and then you can add on fun throws and other things to layer. Because also I feel like layering on a bed is like, it makes it feel extra cozy. Our bath sheets are from Brooklinen. They're called bath sheets because they're bigger than towels and they are so nice. We got them for our guest bathroom too, and every guest that we've had so far, like these are the nicest towels I've ever used. Like these are so just plush and amazing. I'm a stan, okay? I'm a fan. You guys can get 15% off your first Brooklinen order. I will put the link in my description if you want to shop it. You can browse their site. They have a ton of different stuff that would be awesome for gifts. Or like I said, if you just want to treat yourself, get yourself a gift and get new comfy, cozy bedding. I love them so much and I know you guys will too. What's good? There are people working at our house right now. They just left for 2 seconds. They're probably going to be back in though. So if I just go silent, that's why. Gorgeous. Okay, they left again. I came back in for a second. I have a story time for you guys when we get in the car. We have lots to chat about. Wait, let me get my straw. I've been setting up this little drink station and I'm loving it so far. It's not fully done, but I will show you guys the progress. Okay, this is what we're working with so far. Got Athletic Greens, Armora colostrum stuff, a bunch of different brands of electrolytes, Better Greens. This is something I haven't tried yet, but Super Gut. It's another brand. It's like a prebiotic mix. And then this is my little tea section, which I need to stock up on. I actually just ordered some more matcha, and then this is like a saffron latte. And we have frothers, like drink stuff back here, straws. So yeah, that's the current setup and it makes me happy. Okay guys, my mental health is about to skyrocket because I just got a spray tan. Favorite time, I was gonna say favorite time of the month, but I don't get them like that often. When I was pregnant, I would get a spray tan once a month and it was like the highlight of my life and what kept me feeling sane when I was pregnant, because it is so hard to self-tan when you have a big stomach out to here and you're feeling like so out of breath and tired with everything. So that would be my little treat, like once a month. But anyway, I just got one because I'm going to the Sabrina Carpenter concert tomorrow. I'm super excited. I'm going with Way and I love them so much. That's who I went to St. Bart's with, me and Chelsea, last year, and I just love their whole team. I love the brand, so I'm super excited to do that. And I love Sabrina Carpenter. Her new album is Everything and More, so that'll be really fun. But yeah, I sometimes just like to tan for events like that, so that was nice. I go to Bronzed Bunny, in case any of you guys are OC girls, and I go to Elise specifically, and she's so good. So anyway, now let's get to the nitty gritty, okay? Where do I begin with this? I'm trying to move this steering wheel out of the way, but I think that's as low as it's gonna get. You guys know the sink that I showed you for the guest bathroom last week. It's the dark blue concrete one. I was telling you, like, I ordered a different sink from that company. It ended up being too big. Like, the measurements didn't work because of a miscommunication with the people working on our house. So I ordered a completely different style of sink in the same color, the concrete look. I actually end up, like, I'm ending up liking this sink even better. I think it's like even more perfect. So I'm super excited about the sink. I'm trying to make this a concise story, but basically the sink people had said to me, okay, we pre-drill the holes in it depending on what faucet you have. So let us know the exact measurements of your specific faucet and then we can make the sink perfectly to the measurements. Like we can drill holes in the concrete and then you place the faucet in there or whatever. So it was like I needed to get the faucet before I put the sink order in, right? Because I needed to know those measurements. So I ordered this faucet off of Etsy, but it's from like a seller who sells brass faucets. And the reason I picked it is because I couldn't find one that I loved that was like this certain style. And so, not that it's groundbreaking, I showed it to you guys last week. It's kind of more like cottagey and like, it's not as modern, I guess, is the point. And I really liked it, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna order this, wait until it gets here, make sure with who's working on our house that it's going to work with the sink thickness and all of that before I order that sink. Because what I'm not gonna do, I just realized I got, like, they sprayed my face a little and I might be ruining it with the indent of the glasses. I don't know. So anyway, I did my due diligence. I was like, let me order the faucet, get it here physically, ask the people to come over and inspect it physically and say, will this valve, will this faucet work in this specific bathroom with this specific sink? Because it's all like, it's a riddle to me. I don't understand all of it, but you know, you have to have a certain valve that's a certain length for the whatever plumbing piece and the length of the, or the width of the tiles and whatever else. So I took care of all that. They said, yep, 100%, like, that'll work. And I seriously checked with them 10 different times because I'm like, I'm not gonna now order this sink again, a different concrete sink, ship it from a different country, and then be like, oh wait, this like faucet doesn't work with the sink. You already drilled the holes. I triple checked with them. They're like, yes, that faucet works. I'm like, great. I relay that to the sink people. I say, hey, here's the faucet I'm using. Here are the measurements of it. Please drill the holes and send me the sink. They drill the holes, they send me the sink. Gorgeous. We have it planned this week for them to come and work on it, for them to demo the tiles that they have to do to move the sink over, to install it, put the faucet in, whatever. The plumber gets here and he's like, yeah, this faucet doesn't work with the sink. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Because this is what I've been trying to avoid. This is why I waited to place the order for the sink, is to literally check a million times if this faucet works. He's like, yeah, no, like with the thickness of the concrete sink plus the tiles and the valve has to go behind, like, no, it doesn't work. And I'm just like, there must be a mistake. So I'm calling the guy who told me no, it does work, and they're talking and we're all trying to figure it out, and they just come to the conclusion, they're like, we're so sorry, but like, it's just not gonna work. And I'm like, there's no way, there's no way. So I think I told you guys this, the original sink that I had bought was the first thing I bought for our house, ironically, because I just like loved the color. I had this vision for it. I designed the whole bathroom around the sink, okay? I bought that sink like almost a year ago at this point. And then we had the miscommunication, whatever, we ordered the new one. So let's end with the good news. The bad news is the faucet is not gonna work. I'm so frustrated and annoyed at this situation because of how much I really tried to avoid this exact situation. I don't know, I'm like, maybe I should have gotten a second opinion, a third opinion to make sure that the faucet worked, but I trusted the guy who has worked on our house for the whole time. Like, so the bad news is that faucet doesn't work. The good news is the holes that they drilled in the sink are like a generic size to where we can replace, like we can just get a different faucet. We can still use the sink, but they can't really install it, I don't think, yet, because they need the faucet and the valve and stuff. It's like not the worst thing I've ever heard, because I can still use the sink and that's the most important part. But the faucet that I wanted to use, it's a specific look. They were like, oh, you could use this one instead. And I'm like, how do I explain to you that that is not the vibe? That is the only way I can describe it, is like that specific faucet that they're referring me, or like saying, oh, well, this one would work. I'm like, but that's not the vision. Like, it's very modern looking, and that I wanted it to be more like cottagey in there. Now, Leif and I have been all morning researching valves and faucets that will work with that specific measurement and that sink and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know, we're confined to like a certain, like a smaller list of faucets. It's not just like any faucet will work. So now we're even more constrained because the holes are already in place and whatever. So anyway, I had a workout class booked for this morning. I booked it like over a week ago because I was like, I just need to book at least one class a week. I'm taking your guys' advice where it's like, it doesn't have to be a million times, but just like book one thing a week. So I had that booked. I figured it would just be smooth sailing because like we've had this prepped for a while, whatever. And then they got here at 7 a.m. My workout class was like coming up kind of soon, and they were just like, wait, the valve isn't working, like the faucet. And I'm just like, so I canceled my class because I was just too overstimulated by this whole situation. And yeah, I've just been trying to figure that out now. It's not the end of the world. It could be worse. It's really not like the biggest deal ever, but it is definitely frustrating. I just want this bathroom to be done also. Like, that is the main thing that's holding us up, and now it's just like another issue. So I tried to make that short. I don't think it was short at all. I need to rinse off this tan. I need to set an alarm on my phone so I don't forget. 3:30 p.m. We are gonna go really quickly. Benny is still napping. I am gonna go to a consignment store and see if I can, there's a few little things I need. One are nightstands for my, for the guest bedroom, and a little like console to go under the TV because we're gonna put a frame TV in. It's the old one that we used to have in our living room. We're gonna put that in the guest room. And I need a little like very thin console table. I mean, if they had it there, it would be a miracle because I need such specific dimensions. But I'm gonna go see if by any chance they have something like that there because I'm close by. So I'm gonna do that and then we'll head home and we'll see what the rest of today brings and if there's any more drama for me waiting at home with all the workers and the stuff going on. You guys, success. I was actually really not expecting success because I need this console table to be so specific. It has to be like really not deep at all, like very shallow and then a specific length like I mentioned, and I found one. I can't believe it. I'm actually shocked. I feel like when you go into a vintage store or a consignment store like looking for something extremely specific, it's actually kind of rare that you just come across it. You know, you kind of have to go in with an open mind. However, I ate with this one, or they ate with that one. I am gonna like paint it. I don't love, there's like a little design on it that I don't really like, so maybe I'll strip the top of it because it's wood, or maybe I'll just paint the whole thing. The little like details on it I think perfectly fit kind of the cottage vibe I'm going for in the guest room, so this is hopefully going to be perfect. I'm super excited. And then I did get drawn into the Christmas stuff. I got a little suckered in. I did get a few vintage ornaments and just a few little like Christmas decorations, which we can get into when we get home. They've just made me breakfast. Toast with avocado and a fried egg. This looks so good. You might be a little crooked and I'm sorry for that. You are currently sitting on a vase. Breakfast time. Lady, I rarely shower in the morning. I'm a night showerer, always pretty much. But I needed to wash my hair because I'm getting it styled later for the concert. I was on like day 3 of not washing it, so I needed to freshen up the hair for tonight. But let's eat this. Are you not making yourself one, Leif?
I will.
Delicious. I'm really trying to make the winter arc happen, you guys. That's why I put a workout set on, because I'm gonna force myself to do, even if it's a little at-home workout or a walk, we're doing something today because I have not worked out all week. I wanted the theme of this video to be me getting, you know, my health and fitness back. So whatever, it is what it is. This is the real deal, I guess. I replenished my matcha, so I'm gonna make a matcha this morning. I want to get some chai so I can make some chais at home, but I haven't done that yet. So we will do that shortly. Also, it's a little chilly. I got my cozy cardigan on and my hair's wet. Whenever my hair's wet, I'm like freezing. Do you think it's like disgusting if I don't wash this out? Okay, so my friend Kate is a matcha girly. She like makes matcha every morning for herself, and she will show it on TikTok, and it's always in this big weck jar, and I'm like, the way I need that so bad, like it is as big as my head and it just looks so nice. I was texting her yesterday, we were sending voice memos back and forth, and she was like giving me her exact recipe. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that this morning. There's a few things she adds that I don't normally, so we're gonna kind of try her recipe. There's one thing I ordered, vanilla bean powder, that she uses that is not here yet, so we will add that later. But normally I like to use milk, oat milk or almond milk. Usually I use oat. Leif got Oatly from the grocery store when he was there recently, so we're using Oatly today, which honestly, like, it tastes better and it's creamier because it's just probably has some stuff in it, but whatever, it's good. So we're doing, I wonder if I should add more. See, that's the thing with this huge jar, is that I'm worried that now the ratio of the matcha and the milk will be off. Do you know what I mean? But I want to add a bunch of ice, so we'll start with this much milk, and then she adds collagen. I feel like it would be great for me to add something like this into my daily drink because it's like a little added benefit, a little bonus. So hopefully it doesn't taste like anything. I don't think it should, right? Okay, we're gonna do a scoop of that. Normally she adds that like vanilla bean powder in there too at that point, but I don't have that. Frother, we're high power frothing this. Okay, wow, that frothed up a lot, actually. Okay, we're gonna do matcha powder in here, and we are whisking this with a matcha whisk. I think if I wanted to take it a step further, I would have like a matcha sifter thing, but I swear I have one. I don't know where it is. Okay, I'm adding maple syrup a little bit to this matcha mix. I wonder if I should add ice to the milk first. Ice to the frothed milk. Guys, half of this is froth. I'm actually not exaggerating. I think this much is froth. Okay. Matcha. I'm gonna drop this. Love it. Wow. This It's looking very gorgeous. Let's see if it tastes like beef from the collagen. I'm scared. Okay, no, I'm definitely not tasting anything weird with collagen. I feel like this isn't as strong as my normal matcha, like sweetener-wise and matcha-wise. I think I would need to add a little bit more matcha or less milk, and then maybe even add a little more sweetener. Just because of like how big this one is compared to my normal, but it's yummy. And I love the idea of getting collagen in with my matcha. It's like such an easy way to squeeze some of that in. What's that? Oyster book. That's the one you saw at the Arizona place?
Yeah. A gastronomic history with recipes. So it's like a history of oysters.
Wow. That's cool.
Oyster plates.
Ooh.
Look at that thing.
Oh, that's cool. We have oyster plates on our plate wall. These two with the little indents. That's for oysters, and they're so cute. Mom life. ASMR. Okay, quick haul of what I got from the thrift store yesterday, or the consignment store, because I told you I would show you, and then I forgot last night. I got a few vintage Christmas ornaments that are just so fun and cute. I honestly kind of forgot what we have in storage at the moment for Christmas decor, but I know that these will go with our tree and whatever we do. So I just got a few little vintage ornaments. This one's so cute. I love the texture of it. I got these napkin rings for hosting, which are so cute. They have little bows on them, and I just think they're perfect. A little holiday party or something, and I feel like I can just have those in my collection forever. And then I got 2 candlesticks, and they're really cool. They're very similar, but they're like handmade, so they're a little different color and textures, but I thought those were really cool too. So that is what I got, in addition to the console table that I was telling you about, which we can go look at. Okay guys, I'm trusting you to see a vision through the madness. Why is my camera so dark? Here's the console table. I hate this, and I don't like these knobs, so I kind of just want to paint the whole thing. I think the shape of it is super cute. This is the stuff, this room is also a mess. I brought this stuff home from my mom's sale before she sold everything, so I brought home a suitcase full of stuff. Anyway, we can get into that maybe later, but basically I just want to paint over that design, because it's just a design on the wood that's painted, and get new knobs. I might leave the top the dark wood and then just like paint this all the same color. The TV is gonna hang over that, and it literally had to be this exact size, as you can see. So there's like a little bit of breathing room on each side. Yeah, I do think it'll be perfect. Here is a little sneak peek of the colors we're doing in this room. So this is the linen of the bed. The bed frame is like a soft bed frame. This is the wallpaper we're doing on one of the walls, and then this gingham pillowcase is the bedding. So it's gonna be super cute. I'm really excited. The concert was amazing. It was so perfect. I have so much more to tell you guys. I'm about to put Benny down. Her little outfit has like little pumpkins on it. Literally probably 75% of her wardrobe is from Riley and Crew, which is the onesie she's wearing. And I created like a little storefront with them, so I'm excited about it. I'm gonna link it here. I can just like link it in all my videos because I buy so many of her clothes from there. But basically I just created a storefront with them so that I can like pick my favorites when they come out, and you can kind of just shop like a curated list of baby clothes, specifically if you have a girl. But also they have really cute boy clothes. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that to you guys. Look at this. Some merch from the show. It's so cute. It's such a comfy t-shirt. Don't get me wrong, I love a matching pajama set, but you know what else I love sleeping in is like a tour t-shirt or an old gym t-shirt. You know, there's something comforting about these. We have a few. When we did our What We Said tour, we came out with t-shirts, and I sleep in it all the time still. Like, I just love a big comfy tee. We are gonna be traveling again soon, and so I feel like I have a lot to prep for. I don't know if anyone else just feels like this time of year is so crazy. I guess it depends on your job, but with work, with family being in town, or traveling to see people, or just the holidays in general, it's like one after another. And I feel like becoming an adult, I'm just like, oh my gosh, you have to plan for every holiday. Like Halloween, okay, what are we gonna have for our Halloween costume be? Thanksgiving, what are our Thanksgiving plans? Like, you know, we're in charge of making this dish, or we're hosting at this time, whatever it is. And then even with the holidays, it's so fun, but there's just so many like events to go to and things to plan around, schedule, whatever. And then always this time of year is really busy for us with the podcast because we batch a lot of episodes. Dear Media has time off like at the end of December, and then we like to try and take like that time off since they need all the episodes basically like by a certain day. And so we batch a lot of our holiday episodes, and we're maybe doing like an extra episode in December, so we have to batch a lot of stuff. I feel like, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, like just in general, life is just busy during the end of the year when you're rounding everything out. So I do feel like I was just like sitting down for 10 minutes and I'm like on my phone, I'm like, girl, what am I doing? Like, I have endless amounts of things that I probably should be getting done right now. Not to mention all of our house stuff still, and like our closets and everything. So, oh, my vanilla bean stuff, the vanilla bean powder came in the mail. I'm gonna try that in my matcha soon. Stay tuned for a review. Okay guys, matcha update. Wow, this is so frothy. Putting collagen in with your milk makes it so frothy. Why do I have it set up like this? Here's the photo I just took of my matcha. Gorgeous. But yeah, it's so good. I added the vanilla bean powder. Just a tiny bit. I added 1/8 a teaspoon. That's what my friend Kate does. To my milk and frothed it up together and then added the matcha and stuff. This is, I got this off Amazon. It is just delicious and creamy. I really like it. I feel like that adds to the flavor. Like it definitely adds a little sweetness. But I like that it's not syrup. I don't know. Love it. It's actually getting a little bit chillier here. The sun is still shining, which is the best when it feels a little crisp, but you're not like so freezing. Putting on my favorite walking shoes recently. These are the Aloe runners. I really like them. They're super comfy. Honestly, I feel like athletic shoes, they always feel like they're so expensive, because I had some people asking if these were worth it, and I'm like, how? I don't know. I think they're really comfy, but who's to say, I guess, that they're worth it. But I feel like shoes like this are just pricey. Like, I really like APLs. I actually don't have any APLs right now. I had some in like years and years ago, and I just like trashed them because I wore them 24/7, and I wore them to work out, I wore them to the gym, I wore them on walks, weightlift, like everything. And I really do like APLs, and I love the like colors, the colorways that they have and stuff. So I've thought about like splurging on those again at some point, but also I'm like, I have these now, so I don't really need to do that. Uh-oh, call the police. My shoes on the counter. Honestly, that is kind of gross, I will say. Like, on the counter is kind of diabolical, but what can you do? It's just like it's just on the corner, okay? Don't worry guys, I'll clean it off. I'm wearing a Cara Loren workout set. I really like this red color, and then I just have this little sweater to go over it. I'm probably honestly gonna put this on like immediately because I feel like I'm gonna be cold. Also, I just got this from the Sephora sale. It's the Refi Gloss. I already have some on, but I really like the little applicator, how it's like aluminum or something. It's like nice and cold to the touch. I really like this gloss. I got the shade Rosewood. It's like just kind of a nice neutrally lip balm gloss. I do think I'm gonna end this vlog here. Like I mentioned, we're gonna be traveling again soon, so I'll have a fun little vlog for you guys coming up with some fun fallish winter vibes. Oh, also I got this from the Sephora sale. Juliet Has a Gun vanilla vibes. I really like it. And Leif, I put it on and he's like, wait, you smell really good. And I was like, new perfume. I will see you guys next week. We got lots going on as usual, rounding out the year. And thank you guys so much for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye.